Welcome all to the Mechanical Engineering Materials online lecture series. Our today's topic is properties of metals. We will discuss this topic with three parts of video lecture. Let's start with the topic level outcome for the first part. The topic level outcome for these parts are: first one is properties of metals, second is physical properties, third is mechanical properties. In this lecture we will go through the first two topic level outcomes. Let's start with what is the properties of a metal. The general properties of matter such as color, density, structure are the various example of properties of metal. The properties of metal are further classified into physical, chemical or mechanical properties. The physical properties are those that are observed without changing the identity of substance, like we discussed color, density, structure, etc. The properties that describe how a substance changes into a completely different substance are called as chemical properties. Flammability, corrosion, oxidation, resistance are example of chemical properties. Here the clip art shown various types of properties of metals which we will be studying in detail. Now let's study in detail about the physical properties of metals. A physical property is any measurable property the value of which describes a physical system's state. Physical properties can be observed or measured without changing the composition of matter. Physical properties include structure, appearance, texture, color, odor, melting point, boiling point, density, solubility, polarity, and many others. Let's understand major properties that are density, melting point, boiling point. So first, density. Density is the mass density or density of material is defined as its mass per unit volume. The SI unit of density is kilogram per cubic meter. So, uh, in a simple word, if we consider a ball, metal ball or metal sphere, here density is nothing but the ratio of mass of that sphere that we will get by measuring its mass divided by the volume of the ball, that is volume of a sphere. So the unit is kg per meter cube. As we can see in the figures below, the material with various densities when poured in a container, the material with highest density is the is at the bottom while the material with lowest density is the top of the container. As you can see here, honey having the highest density is resting at the bottom of the container while lamp oil having the lowest density is in at the top of the container. So here as we can see, and we have already explained this or experienced this in our day-to-day life, that oil is less denser than the water. That's why oil floats on the water. Now let's look at the another physical property, that is melting point. Melting point of a solid is the temperature at which it changes state from solid to liquid, or we define it as the temperature at which the solid melts to become a liquid. Melting point of a material related to the bonding forces in a solid. Materials having stronger bonds tend to have a higher melting point. The measurement of melting point of a solid can provide the information about the purity of substance. Pure crystalline solids melt over a very narrow range of temperature, whereas mixture melt over a broad range of temperature. Now let's look at another physical property, that is boiling point. When a liquid is heated, it eventually reaches a temperature at which vapor pressure is large enough that the bubbles from inside the body of the liquid. This temperature is called as boiling point. Once boiling Once the liquid starts to boil, the temperature remains constant until all the liquid has been converted to gas. So we can say boiling point is nothing but a point after which the liquid gets started to convert it into a gas. Unlike in melting point where It is the temperature at which solid starts to melt, or solid states gets converted into a liquid state. Here liquid state is getting converted into a gaseous state. So the normal boiling point of water is 100 degrees Celsius, but if you try to cook an egg in a boiling water while camping in a Rocky Mountains at a elevation of 10,000 feet, you will find that it takes longer for egg to cook because water boils at only 90 degrees at this elevation. So here the point to explain is that with the increasing elevation, that at higher altitudes, at higher uh, points, at mountains or mountain peaks, the temperature, the boiling point of the water gets reduced and it comes around 90 degrees. So this is our part 1 of this three lecture video series. In our next part, we'll discuss about the mechanical properties of a material in detail. Thank you.